Hi, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Nich Johansen with your top stories from this week. The exhaustive search of a rural property south of the Salmon Arm that turned up human remains last weekend continued through the week, as a man connected to the property made his first court appearance for charges stemming from an incident where he allegedly threatened a prostitute with a gun. Curtis Segmoen is the son of the property owners where the search is taking place. No one has yet been charged in connection with the discovery of the human remains. On Wednesday, a specialist forensics team was brought to the farm to search. Police have yet to say if the human remains were of one or multiple people. On Tuesday, a 12-person jury found Daniel Ruff guilty of murdering his roommate after 3 weeks of trial. Ruff was convicted of hitting Warren Welters in the back of the head several times as he lay passed out in his bed. Both men had been drinking all day. Ruff was sentenced to the mandatory minimum sentence for second-degree murder, life with no chance of parole for 10 years. An autistic 5-year-old boy's small support dog was viciously mauled to death by 2 large dogs last weekend. Jaden and his Brussels Griffon Shih Tzu, Kazi, were walking along the Mission Creek Greenway Sunday when 2 Mastiff Presa Canarios attacked Kazi, killing the small dog in front of the child. The owner of the 2 large dogs left the scene, and the dogs were impounded and subsequently euthanized. A GoFundMe page raised more than $4,000 for Jaden's family to cremate Kazi and pay off their vet bill. A section of hillside near the McKinley Beach housing development gave way Thursday morning. A partner with the development said they'd been noticing a change in groundwater patterns for the previous 2 days, and they'd been building a retaining wall around it before it gave way. The slide didn't impact any permanent structures or roads at the development. The BC and federal governments announced Friday that talks of a new national park in the South Okanagan are back underway. Catherine McKenna, Federal Minister of Environment and Climate Change, said they've been in talks with several First Nations in the area about the project.
This is really important. There have been fits and starts, some of them good, some of them not so good, but for the first time you're seeing a political will to work together and to find solutions.
Ranchers and hunters have generally opposed the project, as they wouldn't be able to use the land once the park is in place. The national park is expected to open in 2019. That's it for this week's Week in Review. For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.
Read letters to the editor in our letters section under the opinion button in the yellow masthead. Email your letters to letters@castanet.net.